Mr. President, I am on the floor, along with my colleague, Senator Ben Cardin from Maryland, to advocate for Carolyn Colvin to be confirmed as the Social Security Commissioner, making her the Chief Executive Officer of the Social Security Administration. I'm very frustrated that her nomination has become a casualty of the Senate clock and unfair attacks by some members of the Republican Party. We need a Social Security administrator, and we need a competent, qualified person to lead it, and that is Carolyn Colvin. Ms. Colvin's nomination is important because the work of the Social Security Administration is important. Over 60 million Americans rely on Social Security, 900,000 in Maryland. Seniors, individuals with disability, and children depend on the benefits and services of the Social Security Administration. It is a big agency with big responsibility. It supports 63,000 Social Security employees. 11,000 are at the Social Security headquarters in Woodlawn. It's not about the numbers, it's about what they do. Guess what they do? They administer 950 billion benefit payments, approximately 25% of all government spending. Last year, over 40 million people came to its field offices. 47 million people called its 800 number. 5 million came for retirement. 2.8 million came for their disability. I go through the numbers because it shows an agency with the magnitude of its responsibility, making sure that we determine who is eligible for Social Security, that there is no fraud at Social Security, and that it's administered in a competent, caring way for the American people. And that means you have to have a permanent administrator. You cannot have someone acting. Now, that's why we go to Carolyn Colvin. She is skilled, she is seasoned, she's experienced. She started out as a clerk at Social Security, and in her service in public service, she has risen through the ranks in a variety of very important positions, being well known and well respected as an excellent public administrator. She's a problem solver. She's a reformer. And she's been the deputy since December 2010 and the acting commissioner since February 2013. I'm frustrated at the attacks on Ms. Colvin. It's about a techno boondoggle that began under her predecessor, not under her. And in fact, she commissioned the McKinsey Management Corporation to study what the problem was. The minute she wanted to get to the bottom of it, she was accused of all kinds of things. Now, they've all been referred to the Inspector General. They'd say, let's wait for the Inspector General. But guess what? The Inspector Generals keep recusing themselves for this reason, that reason. So while they're recusing, the Republicans are using it as excusing, and we can't get to Carolyn Colvin. The social people who need Social Security, and for those who want to make sure the benefits are administered competently, we need a permanent administrator. Therefore, Mr. President, I ask unanimous consent that the Senate proceed to the following nomination, calendar number 1058, the nomination of Carolyn Watts Colvin to be the Commissioner of Social Security. And further, that the Senate proceed to vote on the confirmation of the nomination, the motion to reconsider be considered made, laid upon the table with no intervening action and debate, and that no further motions be in order to the nomination, and that any related statements be printed in the record, and that the President be immediately notified of the Senate action.